Hey guys, so first up I wanted to say sorry about the webcam quality. I did get a new camera for Christmas. My aunt got this for me. I'm really excited about it. Can't believe she actually got this. I was like so excited. And I tried to film with it, but my SD card this one that I have in here, I guess it didn't record in the right format or something, and YouTube wouldn't let me upload the video. So I've been trying all day to upload it. So I just figured that I would just film on my webcam and pop in my other SD card and make more videos on that one later. So, anyways, another news, I mean, not next news. I am going to be uploading the Pocket Locker tutorial. I completely forgot about it. It honestly just completely slipped my mind. Since I've been really busy with school, so that kind of took over everything, and I was just like, so. But, and I'll have that. That's kind of a special surprise on how I'm going to do that. I hope you guys like this new style I'm going to do for making the video. So, in other news, I guess, here is the actual video. So this is the second part of how to start a duct tape wallet business. And this is going to be first I'm going to talk about pricing, and then kind of like extras, just little YouTube secrets and extras and stuff. Okay, so for pricing, I recommend pricing your wallets between $7 and $10. Now, I do think it's okay to have some certain sales sometimes, so your wallets are $5, but you have to be very careful because you don't want to underprice your wallet. You want to make sure you can actually get paid. When you price your wallets for $5, you're making about $1 to 50 cents. So that's why I price mine at $10, so that way for each wallet I can make around $5, and this helps me buy more extra supplies and everything. So that's why I do mine at 5. Another tip for pricing is make sure that you're actually pricing your work accordingly. So what I mean by that is if you just began, like your work isn't the neatest, it's a little messy here and there, price it at the lower end. But now if you have very good quality work, your work isn't messy, it has straight lines, you can produce very good images on the stuff, then go ahead and price it for $10. And if it has a hard image, I'd even price it for $15. So the more work you put into a wallet, I think the more it should be priced. So the way I do it is I do it by hour. So I'll charge $5 per hour. So the wallet will take me around 30 minutes to an hour depending on the wallet. But then if there's a design, I usually charge an extra $5 since usually the designs will take me an hour, 2 hours. So that's how I do my pricing. So that's kind of how I think is a good way to do it. And so that's basically pricing that I do. So, and just remember not to overprice anything. So another little tip I learned is that don't go on YouTube when you're not, don't sell on YouTube, I should say, when you're not ready. I think it's important to go on YouTube first and make friends, do trades. Trades will help you so much. Do as many trades as you can when you feel ready to. I wouldn't recommend doing trades when your wallets aren't so when you first start off, your wallets, aren't exactly the best. I know mine were terrible. Okay, so here's my story this is why I say this. So I started YouTube basically the day I made my first wallet, and it was hideous. My first wallet was so ugly. And I was trying to sell wallets for $15. And no one bought anything, and I was like, why isn't anyone buying anything? And one, because my quality was bad and I was overpriced. So then what I did is I kept practicing, and I did a lot of trades, and I was really good at designs, but I was terrible. I had very thick wallets, in half an inch. Some of them were even an inch. It was disgusting. So, yeah, so I just kept working, and I came up with my own methods and stuff, and then I came up with the no foldover line method a few years back, and that's when my wallets really kind of just took off. I was selling so many wallets I couldn't even keep up with everything. So that's another thing I recommend, is waiting until you're ready to sell. Wait till you produce good quality work. And it doesn't have to be amazing. It doesn't have to be like, oh, it can be, you can have messes up here and there. Some of your lines don't, all your lines don't have to be perfectly even, you know, but make sure you do have a good piece of work that's not going to fall apart. And, yeah, so that's what I did. I sold at the wrong time, so I wasn't getting as many buyers as I could because people were coming to my wallets and thinking like, ew, this is ugly, and then leaving, and most likely never coming back. So the first impression is everything. So don't like miss your chance, you know, of getting a subscriber because your wallets, you started at the wrong time. So, I hope that kind of makes sense. Another thing is be creative and come up with new things. So, it's perfectly okay to use someone else's idea. I do it all the time. I'm always like, I copy designs from people because I think it looks cool. I'm like, oh, that looks like fun to make, so I make that. But then I've also created new things, and that's what's gotten me subscribers and buyers, because I can produce a product that certain people, not everyone knows how to do yet. So the first thing I did was the no fold over line method. I was actually the person that came up with that a few years back, and then everyone was amazed, and that's what really started off. I had about 500 subscribers, and I created that method, and then in like 3 months I had like 10,000 subscribers, just because I don't know if it was that fast. I think I had like 1,000, and then it hit like 10,000 something. But it just like went by so quickly. I don't even know how it happened, but I'm pretty sure it's because after that method, everyone wanted to see how to do it, and I didn't share it for a long time. But then I decided to, because everyone was already figuring out, like once they bought wallets from me, they were just like, oh, that's how she did it. So I decided to make a video, and yeah. So, and then the most recent thing I came up with was my own version of the pocket locker, and I've seen people do like organizers like that before, so I didn't come up with that idea, but I did kind of come up with the cardboard thing, you know, like the book look. Oh, that sounds cool. It's a book look. So I kind of took my own spin on that, and that's another important thing. Find something that you can make your own. Another thing I did is I find a need for something and I try and create it from duct tape. So mine was pencil cases. I did not come up with the pencil case idea, but I saw a lot of people doing them, and they weren't really like, for me they weren't like aesthetically pleasing. So I tried to create my new form of pencil case, and that's another reason why I got popular, because I created a pencil case that looked different than a lot of people's. And it's not that I'm better than anyone else, and people probably already thought of this idea, but maybe didn't show a video of it or anything. But yeah, so that's another thing. So definitely take something. Sorry about that, just cut off. But yeah, basically what I was saying, just make sure to try and come up with maybe a new way to do something, or maybe even come up with something completely new. That'd be really cool. So another example I have of this is like duct tape stuff. He comes up with so many amazing things. He's just super creative and can always seem to come up with a new spin on something, or even a completely new idea. So I think that's really awesome. Another thing to do is look at things that aren't duct tape and make them out of duct tape. So don't be traditional with your duct tape stuff, you know. So maybe you see something that's origami, try and make that origami thing out of duct tape. So one thing I did was I saw a bag like this. Last year for Christmas, I made one out of duct tape. So I have some more duct tape things I'm going to be showing you guys how to make, and just try and make something new, you know. Don't worry about messing up, just slap some pieces together and see what happens, and it's all about experimenting and everything. So I really hope this video helps you guys out. Don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe, favorite this video. I guess you can't really rate videos anymore, can you? No. Give this video a thumbs up, and if you watched all the way to the end, favorite this video if you watched it all the way to the end, and I'll be like, hey, they did it. Okay, so that's it, guys. Bye.